welcome in. It's our farm walkabout day, and look who we have. Ugh, look who we have. Here he is, little Jespar. Oh, hello. So I was a couple of minutes late starting the live because we just about to hit the button. And guess who needed the toilet? Yes. Who was it, my little man? Hey, Kirsty. Welcome in, my love. Now, so you can see him, I've had to set my phone really far back so I can't read the chat. But I've got the TV on the other side of the room. So I'll be able to see the chat when it comes up on the television, but there is a bit of a delay on the television, of course. So, hello, Chris, welcome in. Hello, Alex, welcome in. Oh, from the Mafia, welcome in, my love. Welcome in, it's good to see you all. It's good to see you all. Is Gathoni still here? From Hello Midlife Power, I have known her for such a long time, but she lives in Denmark and our hours do not coincide at all well. It's so hard for us to catch up on a live. Hello, there you are, my love. Midlife Power, welcome in. Glenn Roebucks, welcome in. Sharon, my friend from Melbourne. D-Man, hello my love, he's going to be a big boy. He is going to be a big boy, D-Man. He's 9 weeks old and he's already quite big. And oh my God, so much wee. You have no idea how much wee. Hey Craig, welcome in, welcome in. Ace is here, Amanda's here, Chris is here. Hello, Katie's Kitchen, welcome in. So, this is little Jespar. Isn't he beautiful? Chicken's Uncle Bob, welcome in, sweetheart. Good to see you, it's been a little while. Thanks so much, I'm excited to be here. And then meeting Jespar is the icing. Oh, thank you. Well, today is Tuesday 9:30 a.m. and it's meant to be our farm walkabout day. Of course, it's raining yet again for the 3rd Tuesday in a row, but we will get to go outside for a little bit, I think. We're just going to have to dodge the raindrops. D-Man says he looks sad that he is away from his mum. Give it 3 days, that will change. Well, this is day... No, it's not quite. We got him, he arrived on our Saturday afternoon. He got here about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So Saturday into Sunday, Sunday into Monday. So yeah, not quite 3 days yet, D-Man. Hey Reese, welcome in. Toyo, welcome in, sweetheart. And there's Nicholas Crollo, says good morning, Jespar and Susan. What a beautiful boy. Such a joy, Susan. Look how big his paws are. Wow, they are. They're huge. They're absolutely huge. Aren't they, darling? Yes, they are. And he's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Hi, Toyo. There's Dora. Oh, my God, look at the puppy, says Dora. And there's Animal Lover. Hi, puppy, says Animal Lover. I'm zooming in to see the gorgeousness. Oh, I thank you, Dora. Thank you, thank you. Ah, what can I say? Oh, you two look so good together. Stay cozy. And so cozy, yes. Yes, it is cozy. Well, it is our winter over here, my love. You're in spring, I think, aren't you, in Denmark? Chris Wilkinson, is that your dog named K9? No, this one's not K9. This one is Jespar. And we have had Jespar 2.5 days now. So he was delivered. Yes, I do know, Animal Lover. I know, dear. what was I saying? Yeah, he was delivered here by the breeder on Saturday afternoon after I finished my live. You remember I did a live where I was making the chocolate brownies? So once the live finished, I sent her a message to say that we were free, and she came up and she brought little Jespar with her. Hey, didn't she? But he's a very calm boy, which is great. Where is he sleeping? In your bedroom? Yes, he is. He is. Hey, Connor Burke, welcome in, Connor. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, he's got a little bed. Oh, Susan, I love when you call me my dear. I know you do, my dear. I know, and I try and call you my dear as often as I can. Chicken's Uncle Bob says, I just got my tomatoes in the garden. Hopefully I'll get some. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Does he like balls? Yes, he does have. Where's one of your toys? Oh. All right, so he came with a rope, and it's got a little fuzzy end on it, which he likes to bark at sometimes. So he tugs at this end, and then he sees the little furry bit sort of following him as he pulls it. And so he gets upset at the furry end and he barks at it because he doesn't know why it's chasing him. So he's got this. Yes, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, hello, yes. Oh, you're such a big boy. And then he's also, does he bark much? No. And you know, the great thing is, he's such, when we picked him out at the place where he was born, he was a very chill dog, like really calm, really calm. D-Man says he will like balls soon. Right now, he's probably going through his chewing phase. Yes, very much. This morning and late last night, really, he discovered the dining table. So I'm sort of trying to make sure he doesn't discover more of the dining table. But it's all good. Can I give him a doggy kiss on the head for me, please? Is Animal Lover? Okay. Mwah. There we go. There we go. That was from Animal Lover. And then what other toys have you got? You've got, he's got this, which has got a rope inside of it. And it's got a little squeaky thing. But yes, he's a very calm Pepper. Well, Pepper the cat is trying to dislodge the tripod, so hopefully she won't. But yeah, he's just such a chill boy. And the first night, you know, everyone says, and like I have had puppies before, of course, but it was a long time ago. 17 years, no, it'd be more than that. It'd be 20 years since I've had a puppy. And I was waiting for all the howling, you know, and the whining and the carry on. And, you know, he never made a peep. It did take him about half an hour to get settled into his bed. And he'd get out of his bed, and then I'd put him back in, he'd get out, and I'd put him back in. So there was a bit of that. But then once he went to sleep, he just really slept till morning. And then I got up and I put him outside and he went to the toilet. He had a lot of accidents, of course, on the first couple of days, and he's had a couple this morning. But no, he's been really good. Like, we've had him 3 nights now, is it? Saturday into Sunday, Sunday into Monday. Yeah, 3 nights that he has spent here, and he gets into his bed next to my bed in the bedroom. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, darling. Yes, I'm getting licked. And he just sleeps till morning. There's no howling. There's no weeing. It's fantastic. Hey, Ginger Nuts. Hello, Neil. Hello, Trophy. Welcome in, my friends. I haven't seen any apart from the top of the chat. Chicken's Uncle Bob, so not sure. Now, I'll just tell you again for those of you who've just come in, because I've got the phone camera set up a fair distance from me so that you can actually see him. So I can't read the chat on my phone. So I'm reading it off the television, which I've got on. But it does take, I think the television's a couple of minutes behind. Isn't that so? Is it a couple of minutes behind, darling? Yes, it is. But yeah, he's just a really calm dog. Yes, I am. I didn't know how else to do it, Amanda, so I thought I'd do it on the television. Hello. Hello. So I'm sure there's lots of you who've come in that I've forgotten to say hello to, or I didn't see because I've been somewhat distracted. Hello, Shawnee. Hello, Shawnee. Welcome in, my friend. Oh, look at you. Yes. Weird, I watched them disappear. What's that, Chicken's Uncle Bob? Did some of your chat disappear? What do the cats think? Ah, okay, Nicholas. Well, as you may know, we've got 3 cats. We have Pepper, the black one. We have Fudge, the middle-aged one, and Truffle, who's the youngest one. Isn't that so? Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Anyway, Pepper really didn't seem to care much. Pepper sort of walked up and had a bit of a look and thought, oh yes, there's a dog. And to be honest, I don't think Jespar even noticed at first. Oh, I'll turn around so you can see him a bit more. Yeah, where he came from at the breeders, I don't think they had cats there. So he didn't really twig that there were living, breathing, moving animals in the house with him. But yeah, Pepper doesn't seem to care too much. Fudge, she didn't seem to care, but she did keep her distance for probably the first 24 hours or so. And since then, you know, they've sort of sniffed each other. And it's funny because Fudge and Jespar are almost the same colour and almost the same size. Like Fudge is a little cat, but she's got a lot of fluff on her, you know. So they've touched noses. Truffle, though, she took off and hid in my walk-in wardrobe, and she really only started coming out last night. Like, she wasn't coming out for anything. We had to start feeding her in there. We had to put water in the walk-in robe. Oh, Kirsty, thank you so much for putting up all the links, my love. And yeah, you know, the cat litter, like everything had to move into the walk-in robe. Here comes Fudge now. Fudge is going to try and knock over the tripod because that's what she does. Hey, Fudge. Fudge. Yes. Okay, she's thinking about the tripod. She hasn't quite decided yet. All right, and now she's wandering off again, so we're safe. Kirsty, you're a whiz, says Nicholas Grollo. She is. She's amazing. Kirsty is absolutely amazing. And Ace, I know we can't, I haven't seen, I know I saw Ace there earlier. I am sure Ace is lurking. Oh. You saw a tail? Yeah. Yes, he will eat that cat litter. I've seen it happen. Yeah, the cat litter. Fudge, Fudge, Fudge. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, so Truffle last night finally decided to leave the wardrobe and to come down and have a look from a distance. And she looked at Jespar and then she took off. And then a little bit later, she came down and had another look from a distance. And then she took off. So she's getting used to it. She's getting used to him. I'll turn around that way. Oh, there we go. Now you can see him. Now Pepper's going to try and knock over the cat litter. Not the cat litter, the tripod. They're all taking it in turns. Isn't that so? Isn't that so? Is there a cat? There's 2 cats. Oh my goodness. What's happening? What's happening? Yes, 2 cats. But yeah, he's not too fussed about the cats, and apart from Truffle, they're not too fussed about him either. And that's good. That's good. That's sort of what you want. My dogs do a delicate dance around my tripod too. Yeah, yeah. The problem is I've also had to put the tripod up on because it's only a short tripod. So I've also got it balancing on top of a box. And so what happens is they jump up on the box, and if the box sort of loses balance. So at the moment I've got a box and the tripod set up in the middle, and I've got a cat on one side of the tripod on the box, and then my battery pack on the other side of the tripod. Now I'm just thinking, I don't think we put my phone into data roaming, did we? No. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that's going to make feeding the cows difficult. There's Miss M. Hey, Craigford, has Jespar met any of the other animals? Just the cats. He has been outside. He has been outside when I've fed the cows, haven't you? And you stand there looking at them going, oh my God, what are they? What are they? Chris is saying, howdy, Ace, howdy. Miss M is there. Hey, chat, sorry, I was just admiring Jespar. Yes, he's a good boy. He's a very quiet boy. Has Jespar met Thunderhoof? Only in a group setting. When I've been out to feed the cows, my daughter brings him up on the lead. Yes, hello, thank you. Brings him up on the lead, and he just sits there looking and wondering what the hell they are, because of course they're making a lot of noise. So yeah, he looked right at the camera too. Yeah. Yes. Did you look at the camera? Did you look at the camera? Oh, yes, big yawnies. So I don't know. I'll have a go. I'll be turning the camera around shortly so you can see the outside world. I don't know if it's even going to be dry enough to go outside, which is a bit disappointing because I did, of course, promise cows and sheep and chickens as well. Good camera boy, he's well behaved. Hey, Louis. Hello, Louis. Thank you for your message on Facebook, Louis. I got the photo that you sent of your grandma's grandma pie. It was a little bit blurry, so, and I think I said that to you, so I could make out the ingredients, but I couldn't fully make out the method. But no, look, thank you very much. And then Louis and I had a great discussion about what was it? Not Kool-Aid, Cool Whip, Miracle Whip, Magic Whip. Oh God, what's it called? Oh, thank you, Louis. Louis has given me a like. Thank you so much, Louis. I forgot what it's called, Louis. Cool Whip. Is it Cool Whip? Is there such a thing as Cool Whip? My daughter's shrugging her shoulders. She doesn't know either. Oh, hello, Fudge. Fudge is here as well. Fudge. Meow. Meow. There she is. See, same colour. Oh, look, there's a kitty. Yes, it is Cool Whip, says Louis. Okay, lovely. Oh, I'm glad I got that right. So, yes, Cool Whip exists as fake whipped cream in a can. Ah, okay. Kat said bye. Okay, yes, yes. Thank you, Katie's Kitchen, Katie. You can get fake cream in a can here. It's not that easy to get actually, but I reckon I can get some. It's called Cool Whip and it's in a tub. Yeah, I've seen it on other people's channels and they've like opened a tub and the Cool Whip's inside a tub. I've certainly never seen that here. Hello, what's the matter? What's the matter? Hey? Is there things going on? Either that or he needs the toilet again. Oh, yeah. Yes, 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 yes. So, my friends, I am going to let you decide what we're going to do. If I can manage to turn on the data roaming on the camera without disconnecting the live, do we want to try and risk the weather? Hey, Joy! Welcome in, Joy. This is little Jespar. Yes. All right, I'm going to put little one down for a moment. All right, there we go. All righty. So what do we got? We've got 20, is that 20 likes? Gosh, I can't see without my glasses. 20 likes, it is indeed. Thank you very much for the 20 likes. Oh, good grief, there's super chats, is there? Oh no, someone's given me super chats and I missed it. Thank you. I don't know who it was. Look, obviously when the live is over, then I'm going to know who it was, but I am so sorry. I didn't see it come up on the TV. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't even see how much it is. It was Craig. Oh, Craig, if you're still here, thank you so much. That's so awesome. Thank you. Midlife Power says Jespar is too cute. We can't concentrate on our cleaning here. Nicholas Grollo says bundle of joy hears. Louis says I did your live stream this morning, but it failed. I had to end it because the StreamYard was. Oh no, really? So you tried to do a live stream and it didn't work. Okay. Yeah, no. Go live again tomorrow, Louis. I'll look out for you. I'll make sure I hit the I'm sure I've got the notification buttons hit. The problem is though, I've got so many channels with the notification buttons hit that I think they just all get lost in the ether. It was from England, £20. Whoa, that's huge. Well, thank you very much, Craig. What a legend. Craig, is Craig in the UK? I always thought Craig was in the US. I'll try again tomorrow. Yes, I'll look out for you, Louis. I'll try and come into your live. Hello, the wild huckleberry, Sonia and Robbie. How are you, my friends? Jespar has been sitting here on my knees since the live started, but it was starting to get a little bit wriggly, so I've just passed him off to my daughter in case he needed to go to the bathroom. Craig, yes, I am in the US. Aha, I thought you were. Thank you so much for that super chat. Did you hear the wolf? D-Man says, yes, let's go outside. Jay Sparky is here. It's been a while. It's been tough to catch you on the streaming. Yes, Robbie and Sonia, the dog is coming back. So I'll get my daughter to bring him back over without knocking over the tripod. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Oh, come here, darling. All right, let me pick him up. Oh, you're all wet. You're all wet. All right. Jay Sparky and Sonia and Robbie and everyone who just came in. Here he is. But Craig, thank you so much for the super chat. That's just incredible. Thank you so much. You wonder why it's in pounds, says Nicholas. Ah, I can't see that from here. To me, from what I can tell, looking at the screen from a distance and without my glasses, it does look like it's at dollars on this end. Yes, my daughter says hello back. Now, normally she wouldn't be down here while I'm doing a live, but I did sort of say, you know, with 3 cats and a puppy, I might need someone to sort of stand guard over the tripod just in case. Oh, you love puppies, says Jay Sparky. Yes, I know. What's wrong? Oh, is there a cat? Is there a cat? There is. Yes, there is. Hey, Brun, welcome in, Brun. Joy says after 3 years without a dog in the house, a puppy. Yeah, yes. It's pretty full on, let me tell you. But, I mean, he's actually an incredibly calm and quiet dog. Hello, Killer Zombie. What a cute little fellow, says Killer Zombie. Hello, my friend. It is so good to see you, Killer Zombie, from all the way in Ireland. Welcome in. Louis Fuller says there is a delay from YouTube and other platforms, but if you're using YouTube, it's going to be just a little bit of a delay. Hey, what's wrong? Have you had enough? Yes. All right, there you go. You sit there on your bed. You want to play with your toys? Look at that. Look at that. All right. He's getting organized. He's getting himself organized. Louis says, every time I would have to make someone that I know a moderator, I'd have to kick them off myself off StreamYard. Now I don't have to do that anymore. Oh, okay. Oh, he's happy now. He's chewing the arms off his little teddy bear. Aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So, what I'm going to try to do is I am going to put this phone up at the window and let you have a look at the magnificent view. And while you're looking at the magnificent view, I am going to attempt to put my phone into data roaming without ending the stream. Do you think we can do that? Yeah. And then once we've done that, I can try and go outside and feed some cows and some chickens. But we're not going to be able to spend too much time outside today because the weather's just too crappy. A few onions by the tripod, says Ace. Pets don't like it. Oh, okay. Killer Zombie says, has he been a hassle? Not really. Not compared to many dogs and many puppies. He's spent 3 nights here now, and each night I put him to bed in my room. He's not in a crate. He's just got like a little mattress, which he's lying on here at the moment. And he lies on his mattress and he gets all his toys around him. And when I say he gets all his toys around him, we put them there, of course. And he just sleeps. There's no howling, there's no whining, there's no yowling. And then in the morning I get up. So he's a very good boy. He's a very good boy. Ginger Nuts, that is Neil. Neil has probably gone already, but he says, be well, folks, and take care. Because I'm watching it on the television, because I can't see the chat on my phone at the moment, he's probably already gone. But Ginger Nuts, thank you so much for coming in, sweet. That was lovely of you. So let us have a look at the great outdoors. And while that's happening, while you're looking at that, I'll try and get this foam sorted. If I end the live, just hang in there. I'll try and get it restarted, says I. But yes, so let's do this. Let's do this, shall we? Oh, how many hands am I going to need to do this? All right. Now put that there, and then I'll pick that up like that, put that under there like that, and turn you around to look at the window. And so I'll bring you over to the window. All right, so that's our view, that's what we're looking at. We're done. I think we're done. But yeah, what do you think of the great outdoors? I thought it was smart too, Louis. And it looks a bit foggy. Yeah, it's been like this for days. It's been like this for days. Sorry about the smear on the glass. The birds will fly into it. So now that we've done that, I'll show you little Jesper. There he is on his bed. And then if I come back here further, you can see Fudge as well. So there you go. There's Fudge and Jespar. Hello, Brian. Welcome in, Brian. We've been sitting with Jespar for such a little while now, but we're going to try and head outside and feed some cows and chickens. We can't spend too much time outside though, because the weather's looking a bit like this, you see. So it's not the best for my phone. Fudge will keep an eye on Jespar. Yes, I'm sure Fudge will. So I need to put on my coat. I need to put on my coat. How am I going to do this? We'll put that there. All right. You can just see him. And as long as he doesn't move, as long as he doesn't move. Oh, and he's moving. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. You just stand there for a minute. No, come here. Come here. No, don't eat my coat. I don't want you to eat the coat. No, no eating of coats. Right, put my foot there for a moment. Now I'm going to put on, I know you can probably only see my feet, but just trust me, I'm putting on my coat. Oh. Hello, Jespar. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Getting organised, getting organised. They'll be best friends soon, says Nicholas. Yes, indeed. This could be a Christmas card, says Craig. Yeah, it would actually. Wow, I thought of a Hallmark card too, says Nicholas. Brian is saying hello to everyone. Brian is the other half of Tiffany and Brian from Have Fun in Nature. Have an awesome channel. I did see you alive yesterday. I tried to come in, but Jespar, he kept weeing. He was having a moment yesterday, so it was hard. It was hard. Now, as you guys just keep staring at my legs, I'm going to put another piece of wood in the fire. All right, another piece of wood in. I think we'll put this piece in because it's a yucky piece. All right, we'll do that. All right. Oh. Hey, here we go. What's that? Okay, I'm almost organised. Ugg boots. I love my Ugg boots, Nicholas. Lovely legs, says Craig. Thank you, darling. There's Emily. A different Emily. We have a Miss M and we have an M Bug. Yes, my Ugg boots. But I do need to get more. Because these ones are about, they're getting pretty old. And they're getting a hole in them now. So when I wear them outside, my toes can stick through. See, not very good. Oh, all right. So what else do I need? I think I just need you guys, don't I? And my gloves. Where did I just put my gloves? Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm putting my battery pack in my pocket. And then I pick you up. And I can see the chat now. What is her name? Says Mbug. The puppy is a little boy called Jespar. So spelt Jespar. And that's the cat who has absolutely no bearing on. Hey, Fudge, can you let go of my socks? There we go. So yes, there's Jespar. There's Jespar. And there's Fudge. Yes. He is learning, D-Man, yes. A puppy called Mr. Pee-Pee Pants. Okay, let me have a look here. Louis says a few days after we got from the doctors, we went through the area and the chat doesn't want to, I can't scroll it down. I'll have to check on what you said there, Louis. Okay. And the heart hit the hardest and it was pretty bad. I'm sorry to hear that, Louis. Okay. Shall we do this? I hate when it's supposed to rain and it doesn't. Okay, those boots that you got on must be comfy, Susan. They look beautiful. Oh, they are. They really are. I just need to get a newer pair, though. Oh, I can hear the cows. I hear the cows. So we have 27 in the chat and 26 thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Aussie Ugg boots, says Nicholas. Oh, the camellias are in flower. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? Very pretty. It's a nice view from the kitchen window, looking out at the flowers. Louis says, back in 2012, we had a tornado that hit Texas and it went across our area and destroyed a lot of things. Oh, no. Yeah, they do tend to. Hey, Brook Trout, welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. We've just been sitting with our new puppy Jespar inside, but we're going to try, while there's a little bit of a break in the weather, 30 thumbs up. Thank you. While there's a little bit of a break in the weather, we are going to feed the cows and the chickens. This is the this is the third Tuesday in a row where we've been rained out on our Tuesday walk around. And look at the trees, still some autumn colour on some of them. There's the driveway. Look at the drive. Certainly not seeing any mountains out there today, are we? There was one in Moore, Oklahoma that took half the town. Oh, hope the fog clears, says Mbug. No, I think it's going to be here to stay. Oh, that'd make a nice picture, wouldn't it? Can you imagine that as a photograph? I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Beautiful as always, says Nicholas. Brooke Trout says, I'm just getting off work, getting dinner and taking the dog for a run. Oh, nice. I mean, there's moments, M-Bug, when it does, the fog does lift, but it's sort of brief. It's brief. Now, I wonder if I put you here, well, call the cows. They're already here. I don't think they'd hear me for all the mooing. Bonjour, Dot. Ellie la file. Ellie la file. The cows are calling her. Yeah, they are. They are. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to seat you here. Yeah, they are. They're excited for their breakfast. All right, so I'm going to go get one hay bale, drag it out, and then I'm going to get a second one, drag it out. And then once I've done that, I'll take you over. No. And you can watch the meat closer. So chat amongst yourselves, my friends. I won't be long. I won't be long. Now let me see where the camera's set up. Okay. How is the day? I'd like to grab the dog. Will you be going to the party at Jeff's on the 4th, says Ace. Was that Ace? Right, okay. First fail. Hello, my children. Yes. Are we ready? Yes, you are? Okay. more now, and then this evening they'll get more. So I'll just grab one more, and then we'll go over and have a look. Love all of your cows. Oh, thank you, Emily. All right, let's get some more hay. Tried to bring down one hay bale and I brought down a few. All right. Hey, Brad. Welcome in, Brad Palmer. Just doing one more bale for this morning, and then we'll go over and we'll have a look at them and listen to them all burping and farting and Alrighty. on me actually. Alright. Let me put this back in the shed and we'll walk over and have a better look. Okay. How are we doing, peoples? I think I need a new charger cable. Huh, okay. Let us go and have a look. I sure do, Nicholas. Good on you, Susan. Thank you, Nicholas. There's Coco, the black one. There's Ernie the bull, it's the white one. Standing behind is Dot the Jersey. Thunderhoof, yes, I think Thunderhoof's there as well. There's Thunderhoof. Thunderhoof's back there. Woman power, says Joy. Quite right. Quite right. I mean, I have to say that though, don't I? Hello, Pickles. No, you're Penguin. You're Penguin. Yes, you are. There's Penguin. Girl and I got whooped by the cattle panel today. Oh, no. Hey, Mr. Russian. Hello, my friend. How are you? We've been inside playing with the dog and now we're outside feeding cows. There's one of the calves. You love the name Thunderhoof and Oreo, of course. Where's Oreo? Oreo's over there, the one with the black head. But, hey, how are you? How are you? Yes, super views. Yeah, the views aren't too bad. It's a bit misty today though, look at that. One of the chat members asked how old are the calves? I think, if I remember rightly, the first calf was born. We'd just come back from a day at Wangaratta, and I think we went to Wangaratta for my daughter's birthday, which was in November. So they're probably about 6-7 months. There was one born, then another one was born about 3 or 4 weeks later, and then another one was 3 or 4 weeks later after that. So this one here with the black head, that's Oreo. Oreo didn't have a calf. This one here is Storm. She is, if I remember rightly, oh look, I'm getting them all confused now. I think that's Domino's mum. I think that's Domino's mum. Hello Oreo, hello Stormy. So yeah, we only got 3 live calves. There was actually a 4th, but it barely lived. Like, it was alive when it was born, and it went within minutes of being born. So, but unfortunately, these things do happen on a farm. Yeah, exactly right, Amanda. You hate to see losses, but it does happen. Yes, that's right. Who are we looking at there? The one making all the noise is the one with the black head in the middle. That is Pickles. I remember that time. Yes, Gathoni, yes. Pickles is one of last year's cows. Still feel terrible for my little goat. Yeah. Well, I mean, the 4th cow, the 4th calf that was born was so tiny. I mean, it was absolutely tiny. It was almost like a human baby. It was so small, and there was no way it was going to make it. But no, it's never nice. It's never nice. Let's walk back here. Have a have a bit more of a look. We have 29 in the house. Thank you everyone who's here. It's always lovely to see new people. Oh, I'm sure Kirsty's here. Hope they are doing... Hang on. Great, sis, says Mr. Russian. Yeah, they are. They are. Yeah, they're not doing too bad. We are on rations. Unfortunately, I'm not able to feed them as much as I would like to because we didn't get a lot of hay. The 3 black cows, who is Coco, Panda and Blaze, they were all meant to go to another farm to be bred from. Can I please put the link up for Susan's Buy Me a Coffee, please? Ah, Nicholas wants the link for the Buy Me a Coffee. But it didn't get to happen. And now, of course, with the weather, the driveway is too sloppy to get a vehicle up to take the 3 out. So I'm stuck with an extra 3 mouths to feed that I didn't think I was going to have over the winter. But you know, again, it's part of it, isn't it? You just got to take each day as it comes. Louis says you have a secondary device. Hang on, secondary device. If you want to type in the YouTube on the chat. It's on Susan's page, says M-Bug. You should get totes for capturing water. Oh, it's okay, Mr. Russian. You probably can't see it, but up there is a hay shed, a big hay shed. Behind that hay shed is a 20,000 litre water tank. And then the garage is over there, and behind the garage there are 2 more 20,000 litre water tanks. And then I've got another water tank as well. So I've got 80,000 litres in tank water. So all this rain, all this drizzle, very, very good, says Mr. Russian. I think so. Awesome. Yeah. So they're there. Do I have a pump? Yes, I have a petrol pump. All the tanks collect water from the sky, from the rain. But there is a spring, a natural spring on the property. And in summer, if we haven't had enough rain, I have a petrol pump that I can pump the water up to that top tank there. And then that gravity feeds down to the house. The two tanks that are behind the garage, because they are at the same level as the house, they won't gravity feed. So if I want to get water from the 20,000 litres behind the garage, I will use an electric pump for those 2. So I've got an electric tank for 40,000 litres worth, and then I've got a petrol tank for another 40,000 litres worth. You got to mix it up a bit, you know. You are amazing, Ace, says Kirsty. She really is, isn't she? Louis says, guys, I'll be back soon. Time for dinner. We're having, oh, pizza, yummy. Yes, precious water for sure. I absolutely agree, Amanda. If you're still alive when I get back, I'll join you again, Susan. Well, I hope to be. I hope to be. Okay, Amanda, that's okay. It was an accident, but I think you can reverse it anyway. Sorry, I undid it. Oh my gosh. So sorry. It's all right, Amanda. It was an accident, but I think you are able to reverse it because you were the one that did it. I think you might be able to reverse it. But you know, if you can't, you can't. I know it wasn't intentional, and I'm sure Louis knows it wasn't intentional. Probably a good thing he was going off to get his dinner, eh?
Oh, you did. Thank you, Amanda, love. Oh, he's having a wee. He's having a wee. All right, let's have a look here. Now, children. My pudgy fingers. Yeah, we've all got those. We've all got those. Connor Burke is sending up some lovely cow emojis. It's unhidden now, says Nicholas. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you, Amanda. There's the naughty panda. That's your favourite, isn't it, Nicholas? The naughty panda? I think it's Amanda's favourite too. Even cows fight. Oh, for sure. Yep, for sure. I mean, I could walk you up the paddock, but you're not going to see a lot today. Everything's white. Panda for my panda. Yes, you want to walk up the paddock anyway? Oh, can you see the mist, the way it's going across? I can see it with my eyes. I don't know how well you can see it. And you notice some prefer to eat with the others. Yeah, that's right. Some do and some don't. They're like people. Cows are like people. All animals are like people to a certain extent. Oh, okay. There's the woodshed, full of wood that's keeping us warm and cooking our meals and heating our water. Oops. I'm trying not to stand in holes while I'm doing it. All right, let's go. Don't catch a cold. Oh, God, no. No, I am so rugged up, Nicholas. You have no idea. I've got a beanie on and I've got about 3 or 4 layers. Hang on. Oh, the toads. Oh. So, I mean, coming off the little shed here, there is, you can just see it, there's like a tiny little blue barrel there. That's just a 500-litre barrel. And then this is for Mr. Russian. Mr. Russian wanted to see the little water things catching water. So some of the all of the sheds have like little things like this as well. So I've got 2 barrels here. They've been attached. You attach those there at the top so the water comes down off the shed, goes into there, and then when it fills up that one. So we've got that there. And then, don't mind the scruffy garden. The scruffy garden's full of prunings because I've got nowhere to put the prunings at the moment. I can't burn them because it's too wet. There's another big barrel. That's like about 1,000-litre barrel. Mr. Russian says, what are the things floating on the top? Well, I used to find that occasionally I'd come out and some poor little bird had fallen in and got stuck. And of course, because their feathers get wet, they can't fly out. Now these, for anyone who's a gardener, you can buy these. They're actually knee pads. So if you're sitting on your knees, on your hands and knees in the garden weeding, this is a foam pad for your knees. So you don't, get sore knees when you're gardening. And so what I did after a bird drowned, I thought that will never happen again. And so now I keep those floating. So all the barrels have a foam knee pad. So if a bird does fall in, it's more likely that it can get out. Now, when the barrels are full, they're fine because they can stand on the edge and they just sort of like drink. The problem is when the barrel is half full. So when the water's all the way down there and they fly in, have a drink, but there's nowhere for them to sit. They can't get to the edge because they're down here somewhere, right? So they would drown. So as the water reduces, the foam knee pads reduce with the water. So even if the water's all the way down here near the bottom, there's a foam pad on the top. See, clever. I have my moments. Yeah, I know you can. But I was worried that if I put mesh covers over them, then the birds wouldn't actually be able to drink it all. And like I'm quite happy for the birds to have a drink. I want them to be able to have a drink, you know. I just don't want them to drown in the process. Oh, the big tanks. Okay. Big tanks, big tanks. Why are you going back to the cows? All right. But then we're going to go into the paddock. All right, so let me see if I can duck through here. Now there's crap everywhere, right? This isn't the pretty part of the garden. Hoping I keep my phone dry. All right, you can see a bit of one there. All right. So there's lots of prunings and stuff. Okay. Let me stand over here. You can see it a bit better then. So there were trees in front of it. That's why it's all black. So 20,000 litres, 20,000 litres. Huge, says Mr. Russian. Yes, indeed. So there's a pipe down the bottom there that links the two. A bit like the little barrels. So you can see the gutter fills this one. And then there's another pipe on the other side. You can just make it out up there. It's traveling across. Again, it fills this one. And then as it fills, the water goes across. So as this tank goes up, that one goes up with it. So the gutter feeds this tank and this tank feeds that one. See, clever. Again, I have my moments. So that's them, Mr. Russian. Holy shit, he says. So you can see where I've recently cut down all these plants. They were as tall as the tanks. You learned something, said Miss M-Bug. Says M-Bug, oh my God. I'm losing the ability to speak. That's my little tool shed. No, it's not. It's my potting shed. Yeah, winter, yeah, have snakes. Yes, not snakes at this time of year though, thankfully. Oh, hang on. I'll just go out this way. That way I don't have to climb through all the prunings. We'll go through here, under the arch, underneath the arches. Oh, open the gate. Garden never looks at its best at this time of year. I think any type of aerator would work, Mr. Russian, says Brian. All right. So now, as long as it doesn't rain, we're going to walk into the paddock, try and have a bit of a look at the view. You're not going to see a great deal because it's too misty, but we'll go for a bit of a walk. If they're closed, would there be algae? I'm going to say no. But I do treat the water inside. Yeah, your garden's dying. Yes. Still a bit of autumn colour around though. It's actually been a while since I've treated it, Mr. Russian. The last time it was treated was probably about 3 years ago. That was when I had the tanks themselves treated. And I didn't do it. There was a company. There's a professional company around here, the name of which I cannot remember at the moment. And what they do is they go to your house, not in winter, because if they were to try and come up here now, they'd get their trucks bogged. But what they do is they come up with an empty tanker and they pump all the water out of your tanks. So they take all the water out, they clean the tank, they flush the tank, and then they pump all your water back in. Nicholas Squallow says, Australia here in Victoria, and Susan. Yes, yes. If that was a question from someone new to the chat, my name is Susan, and I am in the Alpine region of Victoria, Australia. It is our winter. But you can see there's still a bit of autumn colour around. It's not as cold as a normal winter. Autumn was quite mild, really, and that's why we've still got a bit of autumn colour on the trees as well. Right, let's have a look. So is Mr. Russian still here? Lovely and green. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, wow, says Kirsty, it's 143. What's your elevation there, Susan? 1,010. Is the elevation. And that's at the house. So obviously the land, it has this hill here and it just keeps going up. Hello, you're still here. Okay. Just for you, Mr. Russian. I'm climbing this hill because you wanted to see the other water tank. Honestly, I've put so many layers on this morning. I'm actually feeling quite warm. Yay! I'm doing it for you, Mr. Russian, so you better hit that like button. Oh. All right, we're walking. So that's my top hay shed you can see up there. I'm stopping to show it to you because secretly I need a rest. Oh, Kate Bush. Oh, Kate Bush. I used to love Kate Bush, but you know, I could never hit the high notes. Oh, I wish I could hit high notes like Kate Bush. Even when I was younger, I couldn't hit the high notes. All right. We're still walking. So that's my... Oh, there's a wallaby. There's kangaroos. Oh, shit, no. Some of them are going there on the other side of the trees. Can you see them in silhouette? There's heaps of them. Yes, kangaroos. If you look at the shed, there's some hopping on that side. Oh no. Can you see them? Oh, running up that hill. Yes, I remember that song. I don't know if I can remember it enough to sing it though. Nicholas, can you see the kangaroos? They're in the other paddock on either side of the shed. They're looking at me. Right, they've clocked me. Might be able to see some just here. Can you see? Can you see them, Nicholas? Barely. I know, I can barely see them too with the mist. They're thinking about moving. Oh, they're hopping off. All right, well, let's get a bit close to the tank at least. I hope, even though it was barely, I hope you got to see something. They just hopped. Oh, they haven't gone far. So there's the tank for Mr. Russian. That was a whip bird you just heard. So there you go, Mr. Russian. No, not really. They don't make a lot of noise. All right, now, if I go, all right, the kangaroos are here. I can see one. Oh, man. You saw one, okay. We'll go this way. Oh no, they're going. No, they've gone much higher up the paddock now. I'm sorry, but you saw them from a distance. I don't know the words, Nicholas. Do they make kangaroo calls? Brian asks. Look, in mating season, the boys grunt. They do. Apart from that though, they don't make a lot of noise. Oh, the pump is way into the bush, Mr. Russian. And it's certainly nowhere I could go with a camera because it's quite a hike. The spring is in the bush, and it's probably a good 200 meters, 300 meters from here in the bush, and with all the overhead trees sort of dripping water on me, I'd get my phone all wet, and my phone's got a broken screen, so no, I cannot. But I showed you the tanks. Why are the bloody thistles coming through in winter? No worries, says Mr. Russian. Nicholas, do you remember Skippy the bush kangaroo? Yes. And it used to, what's up, Skip? I'll be honest, I've never actually heard a kangaroo make that noise. That Skippy is the best kangaroo name. They've had a feed, they're going to have a drink now. That's what they're all up to. And that view there, well, that's where the mountains would be if it wasn't misty. There was a cartoon with Sylvester where he was trying to get a mouse, but he kept getting whopped by a kangaroo. I remember that, Amanda. So other countries think they do that. Yeah. Look, maybe they do. I have never heard them. I've never heard them do that. Oh, Susan Love, want to say goodbye, but someone mentioned Kate Bush in the high notes. All right. I'm here to tell you, midlife, my friend, on the rare occasion I have been tempted to sing on a live. It does happen. Kate Bush, certainly not this live. I like Kate Bush, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I don't know any of her songs well enough to be able to sing even a line. But you know, Nicholas, I'm sure Nicholas will keep reminding me, and I'll see what I can do. Maybe the next live or the live after that. Keep reminding me, Nicholas, and I'll try and learn a bit of a Kate Bush song. Is that a deal? That's the other paddock through there. You can't see a lot. And all the cows are looking at me, wondering what the hell I'm doing. All right, I'm going. Go get your drink. Go get your drink. We have upset the cows. Oh, you sang it in an opera voice. Hey Dot, no, you can't eat it. All right. Wow. The one with the waggly tail. I have to come in a few lives saying goodnight, love. It's a bit late now. I'll leave the phone running for the rest of the live, mate. Thank you so much, Gathoni, for being here. Oh, you have no idea. I'm so excited. Like I see you on your videos that you put out most nights, Paige and I. Oops, shouldn't say that, but my daughter and I, you know, we watch them on the TV. But yeah, it's hard to find the time to come back over and talk to you in person. It's awesome. So thank you. They're still following me. I thought they would have given up by now. All right. For sure, Emily, and moo, says Amanda. Thank you, midlife. I really appreciate it. I hope you sleep well, my love. They want your phone. They certainly do. And the tripod and the cable that's attaching my phone to the battery pack. Actually, I did notice that the cable, I can see some wires where I couldn't see wires once before, so I need a new charging cable to attach to my phone and battery pack. So I'm not 100% sure if the battery pack is in fact charging the phone. Still foggy. Oh yeah, I did say it's here for the day. You can see there's some more fog coming in. You can see it coming in from that side. Your cows love you. Yes, they do. See it travelling across? You just stand still and watch it. See the paddock disappearing? It's just getting to the driveway trees now. That's Victoria for you, yeah. So in a moment, the driveway trees will disappear. That's the theory. Lara Riley, hello Susan, lovely weather you're having. Thank you. It is. It is. It is. It's not too bad for a winter's day. How are you, Lara? It's good to have you here. Welcome in. I hope you're well. We've just been looking at water tanks, and we were looking at cows, and we even managed to see some kangaroos in the mist. Oh, Nicholas, that reminds me. Somewhere on my phone, not this phone, a very old phone that I've got shoved in a drawer somewhere, I've actually got a photo of a couple of kangaroos in the snow. Again, it's not super crisp because they were at a bit of a distance. I had to zoom in to get it. But I do have a photo of the kangaroos in the snow somewhere. If I find it, I'll have to post it so you can see kangaroos in the snow. Over there you can just make out some sheep in the other paddock. How beautiful it is. It's a lovely photograph. See, all the mist is disappearing just for a moment. It'll come back. Hear the kookaburras? Where are they? They're in this big tree here. Oh, I've upset the cows. I stopped walking, so they think there's something up. They sound crazy. Yeah. Well, apparently when white man first came to this country, and you can imagine they've just set foot on Australia for the first time, and you know, heard these birds. I mean, can you hear it? It would have been quite a creepy and eerie experience. But no, there's no mountains to look at today. You'll just have to trust me though, they're out there. Oh yeah, the article. Susan's new articles, Fairies, Folklore and Spotted Mushrooms. It was a funny one, that. I thought it was so funny. So I wrote, yesterday, Kirsty, I wrote my latest article for the newspaper, and I'll send that off this afternoon to the editor. Now, usually what happens is I send them off to the editor on a Tuesday, which is today for me, and then it will be in the paper next week. So I send it to him, then it goes in the paper, and then about a week or two after that, then I put my articles up on Buy Me a Coffee. So it goes to the newspaper first. Oh, look, there's some funky little mushrooms. It goes to the newspaper first. There we go. And once it's been in the paper, then I put it up on Buy Me a Coffee so everyone can read it. The kookaburras are over in those trees. Oh, I wish I worked for them, Brian. They don't pay me. I put articles in the Mansfield Courier, which is quite a big regional newspaper. And also I write for the Tolmi Times. I've been writing for the Tolmi Times since 2022. And I started writing for the Courier, what year are we in now? 2026 or 2020? 2024 maybe? But they don't pay me. I basically did it. I wanted to write, you know. I wanted to be a writer. I didn't think I was particularly good at it. But the birds have lots to say too. They certainly do. They always do. M-Bug says, by accident, I put 3 cheese bread in the oven, but one was upside down. Oh, no. I hope they pay you at some point. Yes. Well, look, when I started, I wrote to them and I said, look, I think I'm sort of, I'd like to sort of show you some of my articles and tell me what you think. And they read 3 of my articles and they loved them. And they said, look, we will print as many as you want to give us. So if I was to send them an article 1 a week, they would very happily print 1 a week. But because I'm not getting paid, and it does take time to write the articles, I send them an article once a fortnight. So they get one every second week. If they were to start paying me, I don't have a problem with doing 1 a week. But it's a lot of time out of my week to do something that I don't get paid for. But I love it. I love writing. And I love that people get to enjoy the articles. And then I put it on Buy Me a Coffee, and people from all over the world get to read them. So I suppose that is my payment. Occasionally, very occasionally, people will put Buy Me a Coffee donation, which is great. Oh my God, there's deer. Oh no, I just scared them. There were deer just here. I didn't know they were there. Oh, bugger. So, yeah, occasionally I'll get a Buy Me a Coffee donation, which is great. I love it when it happens. But for me, Buy Me a Coffee was all about just getting my articles out there and having people read them and getting feedback on them. You know, I love when someone writes to me or writes to the courier. Like in the last couple of months, people have actually started writing to the Mansfield Courier and saying, look, we really love Susan's articles, the High Country Homestead articles, because every newspaper has its letters to the editor section, and people have been writing into the letters to the editor section about how much they love my articles and my stories. And it's only just started happening. Like, I've been writing to them for a couple of years, but just this year I'm starting to get real feedback. People are loving the stories, and I love that. You know, that is my payment. Getting a feedback from people, and you know, people saying, oh, we love that story, or we love that article. And like, I got a letter last week. Someone just said, you know, they love all my articles, and it's like being right there with me. Susan, I'm sorry, how many acres again? It's 168. Your articles, you articulate well and they're well worded. Thank you, Nicholas. Everyone's guessing 160. Well, it's halfway between 167 and 168. So let's round it up and say 168. Look, the mist is coming over again. Oh, I was close. I was close. Yes, you were, Brian. You were the closest. Well done. Oh, another weird and wonderful mushroom. Look at that. Hang on, let me back up a bit. Look at that weird thing. How is the book? The book's doing well, Nicholas. I'm not sure. I wanted to try and do 2,000 words a week, and I'm not sure if I've actually did my 2,000 words for last week. Not because I've got writer's block or anything, because I mean, I know the story clearly. There we go. Gate is shut. I think because the mist is coming in, we won't head down the drive. We will head up that way. I just haven't had a lot of time this week, Nicholas. It's been really super busy, and especially because we found out Jespar came up on Saturday after my live, but I found out very late Thursday night, it might even have been Friday, that Jespar was coming up over the weekend. So Thursday, Friday was like this mad panic of trying to get organised, because silly me, I actually thought Jespar was like 6-7 weeks old. The weeks had got away from me, let's say. And I thought, oh yeah, we've still got 2 or 3 weeks yet till he turns up. And then the lady messages me and says, do you want me to bring him up? And I said, well, like for a play date. She goes, no, it's time for him to come home. It's like, oh, bugger me. So there was a couple of days there, Nicholas, where we were madly cleaning and putting things away that we didn't want Puppy to chew. Look at the mist. Isn't it incredible? I love mist. I love the way it travels. Well, we didn't see the deer again, which is unfortunate. Oh, Oakie's Eden. Hello, Oakie's Eden. Welcome in, my friend. How are you, Jason? I tried to catch some frog the other morning, but I missed. Oh dear. Well, Jason, there's always next time, love. Right, let's get this gate open. Oh yes, that's good. I thought I was going to have a problem. Look at this. Look at all the stuff growing on the fence. Isn't that incredible? Look at it. I love our hairy fences. It's all the lichen and the moss. You missed, says Brian. Yes. No, I don't have any horses, Chris. I think you do though, don't you? You've got horses, Chris? Is that right? Oh, Kirsty's up to 825 subs. Won't be long for you, my love. Anyway, that's enough of lichen and moss. Oh, do you? That's great. I'm glad you have a publisher in mind, Nicholas, because I don't. But yes, I must get some more. I got distracted there, didn't I? It's because I saw the deer. There's the sheepies, some of the sheepies. Hear the parrots flying over through the trees. Connor Burke. Hey, Connor. Good to see you. Glad you're still here. There's the sheep. Rocals, welcome in, my friend. I'm whispering so I don't scare the sheep off. I'm glad you think he's cute. Yes, when we started this live, Rocals, we spent the first half hour inside and Jespar sat on my lap. But I did promise sheep and cows and things, so since we've got a break in the weather, we've come out. We've fed the cows. But yeah, no, the book's coming along well. It'll get there. I'm hoping to have the first draft finished by the end of this year. Now, yeah, I'm not running, Amanda, believe me. Absolutely believe me. Oh, Brian, you gotta go, Brian. Thank you so much for being here, Brian. I hope you sleep well. If it's sleep, oh, I'm in a meeting in 2 minutes, Susan. Nicholas has got to go too. Okay, Nicholas. You have a lovely day, Nicholas. Oh, that's okay, love. Oh, the pressure's on now. Well, you know, if it's like this on Thursday, because last week I was meant to do my gardening live last Thursday, and it was torrential. The girl wore me out. It was torrential, and so I just shuffled it to this Thursday. But it looks like it's going to be torrential again. So if it is, I don't want to push the live back, the Thursday live back again. If it is torrential, we're going to have an indoor day with Jespar. So there'll be something. I'll do some sort of live. There's the sheepies. You'll just have to imagine there's mountains over there. Nicholas, you have a lovely day. I hope the meeting is productive. And Brian, if you're still here, I hope you have a lovely dinner or a lovely sleep. Either or, depending on where you're up to. Moo. Everyone's going moo, 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 moo. All right, we're running up that hill. And don't ask me to sing more, I don't know the rest of it. Kate Bush. I never found Kate Bush easy to sing. There was a singer, Annie Lennox from Eurythmics. I could do a lot of her songs quite well back in the day. And there was an English singer, I think she was English, and her name was, what was it? Alison Moyet. Alison Moyet. She didn't have that many songs that I knew of. Oh, look, a mushroom. That supposedly is an edible one, but I'm not eating it. I have friends who come and forage mushrooms from under this tree. They've been doing it for years and they're all still alive. Oh yes, we're going in. We're going to have some more puppy time. Normally, we'd sit up on the veranda there and look at the view. But the mountains have disappeared under the fog. So I figure we'll have some more puppy time. There's some cows. What was I talking about? Oh gosh, I've forgotten. Oh, I wish. No, I don't, Chris. I can't afford to. We could take him potty. Not with me holding the lead, we won't. Not at the moment. Anyway, it's too hard. His lordship doesn't like to get his feet wet, you know. So you end up having to singing Alison. I'd have to look up her songs. I can remember her name. I can't remember the songs. Don't know why I remember the name. Look at that. Another lovely picture. The leaves have gone off the other trees now. There's the blue spruce and the lemon thing. lemon thing. What is it? Lemon cypress. It smells like lemon. Oh, Olivia Newton-John. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Let us go and see. Oh, yeah. Have to believe we are magic. Nothing will stand in our way. I don't even know if that's the right line. It's so long. I haven't listened to any of Olivia Newton-John stuff for a long time now. Oh, you sang with me. I can't remember the lines. Look, I promise I'll get some lines of something and I'll sing to you next week. There's the view out the front. This is our view. We normally sit out here, but the seat's wet. The seat's all wet. Oh, Katie's going. Oh, bye, Katie. No, I don't have farm hands, Chris. It's just me and my daughter, my young daughter. I do have Kevin. Kevin is a lovely retired gent who pops up here on a Friday and he helps out. But he also broke a vertebrae in his spine around Christmas. Oh, it's the puppy. Oh, it's the puppy. Hello, darling. Oh, no, you're going to go wheeze? Oops, I shouldn't say that word out loud, should I? All right, let me see. What am I going to... I'll put you there for a moment, people. And let me put that down, and then I've got to take off. Oh, there's Fudge. Get the door shut. Honestly, animals everywhere, folks. Animals everywhere. Driving daily, let's go. Can't stay long just saying, hey, thank you for the super chat, John. No, Fudge, don't do that to the phone. Thank you so much. John from Driving Daily has left a super chat. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a good shift. I'm so sorry. I've been finding it hard to get there. Let me... Okay. So... Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So I've set you there. What are you looking at? Okay. So put that there. Back on the fire. And then we put the battery pack there. Now, let me get organised. Don't eat my shoes. He's eating my shoes. Now you guys can just sit and look at my legs for a moment while I take my coat off. And then, oh, hello. Hello. Oh, hello, hello. Please don't do anything on my feet because I've just taken my shoes off. Right, you sit there for a moment. Take the jacket off. And then I'll get Jespar up on my lap. Oh, I don't need those. How have you been, little man? How have you been? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh. Up we get. Up we get. The owl. I've had so little time this week. I know there's so many lives. I keep seeing everyone's having lives and I don't even have time to go in half the time. This morning though, Jespar actually let me make a cup of coffee. It took a while. It took me over an hour, but I got it. Yesterday, I didn't even have time for the coffee. Fudge. Oops. Whiskers on the camera. Back with look at her whiskers.
And I'm watching the chat on the screen on the TV now because I've had to set my camera back far so that you can see my lap and see the puppy. Hey, hello. And it's too far back for me to read, so I've got it on the TV. Oh, animal lover, hello dear. I'm saying, how are you doing, Jespar? Oh, Joy's going. Bye, Joy. Thank you so much for coming in, my love. I hope you sleep well. Are you going to bed? Are you going to dinner? Is it really that cool outside? Well, it's our winter, Em. So yeah, no, not approaching winter, Amanda. We're in winter now. We are, what's the date today? It's the 16th of June. So winter started on the 1st of June. Yeah. Oh, hello, Pepper. Pepper was there too. Hello. Hello, hello. Yes. Yes. Look at your big feet. Hey, Louie, you're back. How was your pizza? Did you have good pizza? Fudge has decided she's going to sit on the box that has the tripod on it. So if the tripod suddenly just sort of, you know what's happened. And Bug says, gotcha. There's Jason. Hello, Jespar and Susan. Hello, Artwee. Good to see you. It's cool to watch a different season in progress. It is. How are you doing, Jespar? Animal Lover wants to know how you are. Yes, she does. She wants to know how you are. Yes, yes. Are we still on? Yes, we are. Something happened with my phone there for a moment. The screen went blank, but I think we're back. Your live stream right now would be a good, perfect picture. Ah, look at him. He's chewing my fingernails now. Amanda says, love you all. Always a beautiful visit with Susan. You'll have the best night and hugs. Thank you, Amanda. You also, I hope you have an awesome evening. Have you had your dinner yet, Amanda? And how's Larry? I haven't seen Larry in ages. Is he okay? Like, I've seen him on your lives, but is he okay? Oh, baby. Say hello to Larry for me in any case, Amanda. Oh, Louis says it was pretty good. Pretty good pizza. Oh, you lucky boy. Louis says, Susan, if you ever had hot chocolate and put some of the whipped cream inside of the coffee cups, that's what it looks like. Oh, well, yes. At this time of year, I do tend to make a fair few hot chocolates. We put marshmallows in ours. We don't put whipped cream in them. But yeah, I can do that. What's wrong? Hey, what's the matter? Yes. You're a big boy. Oh, okay. He wants down. Hopefully that doesn't mean he wants to do anything else. Hey, look. Oh, you want my slippers? Come here. Look. He likes to lie on my Ugg boots. And he's dragged it up onto his bed. How about you chew this instead? I mean, look, my Ugg boots are full of holes, so it hardly matters anymore. Come on, chew this. That's much better. Not my boots. Oh, he's giving me dirty looks now, guys. Chris says, I got a poster today of the TARDIS. Oh, wow. I'm putting it up tomorrow. There's, I'd have to get in my car to go there, and clearly I'm not going to do it today, but in town there's a person that actually has on their front nature strip, they've built a TARDIS, like it's a full-size TARDIS. They've done a really ripper job of it too, Chris. She never ruins them. What is it? Fiona steals my mum's shoes. Oh, but she never ruins them. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. He's such a big boy, though. I can't get over the size of him. She never destroys her toys, lol. I don't know. Katie's kitchen. Katie says, my cat steals shoes and he's as bad as a puppy with them and he shreds the soles. Oh no, Katie. Yeah, that puppy will chew and that's one thing they will do. So you've got to give them a bone or a chew toy. Chew toy. He's got this and he's got this. And he's got another little rope ball thing that he really, really loves. And he's chewing that at the moment. Oh, here we go. He's let go. It's only tiny, but he loves this thing. So there you go. You take it back. Yes, that's the way. That's the way. Plop. He's plopped down. He's chewing. He's chewing. Louis says, have you ever had hot chocolate coffee and a little bit of vanilla in it? Yes, yes. How much are the toys in Australia? Oh, look, it really does vary, Em, on what you're buying. This one here is by it was by Kong. I don't know if you have Kong overseas. I think you do. Kong. And it's a specifically made dog toy, so it doesn't have like foam or stuffing in it. It's actually got a rope in it, so if he ever does break through the cover, it's just a rope inside, so it's something that won't hello darling, won't do him any harm. Do you want your teddy back now? You want your teddy? Yes, he wants his teddy. And I think that was $21 Australian for that. Louis says, my old YouTube channel, I made lots of hot chocolate and a little bit of coffee. Yes, so a hot chocolate and a coffee, that's a mocha, yeah? And add vanilla. Yes, I have done that. I have done that, but not for a long time, to be honest. Katie's kitchen says, Kitty is angry because I turned off the water supply to the toilet. It's leaking somewhere and now he can't flush it. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Oh dear. You're going to know it then. There's nothing worse than a pet that's angry at you, especially a cat. M-Bug says, here too, the bigger toys are more expensive. Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, there's all different sizes and different qualities of toys too, you know, so it does vary. At the moment, he's sitting and chewing his lead. Katie's kitchen says he hammers on the toilet handle trying to get it to flush. Oh no, you'll need to get a toilet with a button. That would be harder. That would be harder. So I'm guessing your toilet has like a lever, Katie? Little puppy, the little puppy. Yeah, cats are clever. Some more clever than others, I'll be honest. What are you eating? What are you eating? He's enjoying the heat from the fire, I think. Katie's kitchen says, I've ordered a part to fix it. He will have his fun back soon. Oh no, but how are you going to stop him from flushing the toilet? Like, how often does he flush it, Katie? That's a lot of water. Ever make that don't go overboard with a vanilla, because yes. Yes, yes, yes. Well, on Saturday, Louis, when I was doing my chocolate brownies, I had to put vanilla extract in the chocolate brownies, and I've got a big bottle of vanilla extract that I made, and that is 80 proof vodka. Yes, vodka with vanilla beans. And the vanilla beans are still in there. And I made it in, I think it was 2022, I made the vanilla extract. And oh, it's sensational. So much better than what you're buying in a supermarket. And I mean, it doesn't have, the supermarket ones probably don't have real alcohol. They probably don't even have real vanilla. Some of the cheaper ones, at least. It's just like vanilla flavoring. It's not the same thing at all. Alcohol in brownies, it was only a teaspoon. It was only a teaspoon, and because I use my homemade vanilla extract. Homemade is best, yes. What kind? Says M. What kind of what alcohol did I use to make it? I wonder if I can go get it without the puppy upsetting me. All right. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. All right. I'm coming back. So, no, put that up there. This is the vanilla extract that I've made. Whoops, no puppies. Put that there, put that there. He wants to have a look too. I don't know how well you can see the beans. There are vanilla pods in there. Can you see that? So that's my homemade vanilla extract. And so I made that, yes, you sit, using, now you need to use a whole bottle, yeah. The one I use is this. It's Absolute vodka. I don't drink this, though you can, but it's 80 proof vodka, and I use that for making various extracts. You can make coffee extract, vanilla extract. Don't chew my socks. So yes, if you're making extracts, you need to use 80 proof. I'm jealous. So what you do, like I made this one, I'm sure it says, yeah, 23rd of June 2023 is when I put this together. So in this bottle, good boy, yes, yes. So I had to stop him from chewing my socks. So I made this in June 2023. So there's 10 vanilla pods in here, complete with seeds and so forth. And then I filled it with the 80 proof alcohol. It doesn't have to be vodka, but it has to be 80 proof at least. And then what happens is, as you use it, you can top it up. So I leave the vanilla pods in the bottle, okay? I never take them out. And as I use it, I top it off with more vodka. And so it just keeps going. And like you can sort of keep it going. It's almost like a sourdough, you know. As long as you continue to top it up as you use it, it'll just keep going and keep going, because you're never going to use a bottle this size. This is like 800 ml of vanilla extract. So, and you see the live is reconnecting, and we're live again. So yeah, every so often you just sort of put a couple of tablespoons of pure vodka back in there just to bring it back up to the level, and that's how it goes. Easy, easy. I want to make my next batch with rum, says Katie. Yeah, I wouldn't mind giving that a go as well. And I do like rum.
Kirsty says, such a lovely colour too. We have used bourbon, etc. Just whatever is left over from Christmas. Yeah, that's an awesome idea. That's an awesome idea. Louis says, if you have a pet like a dog or a cat, I recommend you do not give your dogs or cat. Oh yeah, I know. No, you never give chocolate to animals. Yes, that's right. It's very toxic. Very toxic. Oh, Jasper's going to sleep. Jespar. Oops. And then I woke him up again. He's a good boy though. Aren't you? He's a good boy. We've got 40 likes. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you everyone for the likes. I do appreciate that. And Jasper's having a sleep. Jasper's having a sleep. I wonder if I can turn the camera around and show you. Let's see if we're able to do that. There he is. He's sleeping. Don't tip it too much though. There he is. Can you see him? He's looking and going, what the hell is that? 16 people hanging out. Alrighty. So you've got to see him. He's a good boy. So cute he is. He is. Well, I'm not quite sure why, but the phone is pixelating. Oh no, we're right. We're back. I think when the weather's really bad, the connection isn't as good as it could be. Is the chat still working? Can someone just send up an emoji or something so I know if it is? Or have we accidentally hit a button and killed the chat? The last thing I see is Hearts Humble Homestead. Yes. Thank you, Ace. Thank you. Checking. Yeah, all good. I just wanted to be sure. Oh, I think I'll turn this on. There we go. Get some more fire happening. So, yes. What were we talking about? I don't even remember now. But Thursday's live is meant to be the garden live, and if the weather's going to do what I think it's going to be, what it's forecast, then it may end up being a Jespar live instead. We'll have a Jespar live. Yes. What I really should do is make myself a cup of coffee, but we're all good. We're all good. So, my friends, I think, even though it's a little bit earlier than I'd normally close it down, I think, but it might be time to head off. Who have we got here? Someone else has just come into chat. We've got a lurker. Welcome in. Katie. Oh, Katie. Oh, who, me? I'm not feeling that tired. Jasper's certainly feeling tired. I'll move back because none of you can see my head, can you? I need to like duck down here somewhere. There we go. When you have Christmas, do you decorate for Christmas like a Christmas tree and all the decorations? Oh, Louie, do I ever? Yes.
Um, where? Hang on, I might have to sit on the floor because you guys can't see me. Sit down here really quietly. He won't know. Okay. I love Christmas. I absolutely love Christmas. Unfortunately for us here in Australia, Christmas is in the middle of our summer. And hello, Steve. Welcome in, Steve. Steve is High Plains Camper. Welcome in, my friend. Yes, Christmas for us is in the middle of summer, and that means that summer is when you're like trying to bring in the hay harvest, and you're cutting hay and you're baling hay and carting hay. Some years you get to sell hay, other years you need to buy hay. What else is happening? It's calving season, generally in the middle of summer, if you're lucky. And quite often there's like bushfires or wildfires as well that you need to be really mindful of. So not only is it incredibly hot, but it's also incredibly busy. So that is unfortunate. I like the idea of a cold, wintry Christmas, and that's why many people in the southern hemisphere, like in Australia and I believe in New Zealand as well, they do the whole Christmas in July thing, because for us, midwinter is in July. And so a lot of people do a Christmas in July. Now, don't get me wrong, we're not all putting our Christmas trees up, there's none of that. But, families will get together and have like a full-on Christmas dinner, and the roast chicken and the turkey and the baked potatoes and Christmas pudding and all that sort of thing. Christmas dinner with all the trimmings. Now, I love that, and I will do that in July and in June and in August, and like any excuse I've got really to do a roast dinner, I'm there. But Christmas in July is just a little bit more special. Like you might leave out some Christmas crackers or put on the Christmas tablecloth, for instance, and you make it festive, but we don't go putting the tree up. But when it is December here, Louis, I have a big tree that goes up in the corner, and I have this collection of wooden nutcrackers. And I think I did a live in December, clearly, where I was unpacking all the Christmas nutcrackers. And in fact, I think it was the first time I ever did an indoor live. And I unpacked all the Christmas nutcrackers and I brought each one up to the camera. And on the bottom, like whenever we're gifted a nutcracker or we purchase one, we think of a name for him, and on the base we'll put like a sticker. And I know we've got like a big one called Cupcake because his hat is a cupcake. And I write on, oh, doggy dreams. He's having doggy dreams. And we write his name, who bought him, the date, and where he was bought from. And it doesn't matter, where he goes, eventually he'll probably get passed on to my daughter and then maybe to her children and so on and so forth. But it's nice to know that as the nutcracker travels through life, there's a bit of a history there for anyone that ends up with him in the future. So I have a huge collection of nutcrackers, is where I was going with this. And so the tree is in the corner, just next to the log burner here. And of course in summer, because it's so hot, the log burner's not going. So the nutcrackers sit on top of the log burner and on either side and in front on the hearth. So there's about 36 or something nutcrackers that I've got. Oh, there it is. Ace has put the link up. And M says, we get snow, we get a bunch of snow. Yeah, we get snow. We get snow quite often in winter and even in May.
which is the last month of autumn for us, but it has been it was a mild autumn, and for us it is also a mild winter so far. Em wants to know if Hearts is humble. She is, Em. Louis says, yeah, nutcrackers are amazing during the winter and Christmas. Yeah, they are. I love my nutcrackers. We also have a collection of toy soldiers that I think there's 6 or 7 of them that you play around the Christmas tree. Yeah, I've got a few toy soldiers. Your snow is not like our snow. No, that's quite right, Em. It's not. You get a lot more than we do. Oh, Ace says, I love you, Hearts. You rock. Oh, look, there's our eggs. I see the eggs on the television going past. The eggs are for anyone that becomes a member. You get like tiers in the memberships, and the first tier is an egg. And so Ace and Kirsty and Amanda have eggs. And when you get to 1 month, you are a chick hatching out of the same egg. And then when you get to 2 months, you're a Rhode Island Red. Em says, I have gone live during our winters. Yeah. Yes. I think I've seen a couple of those, Em, a long time ago though. But my friends, I think, oh, I didn't finish answering Louis' question. I also have a small reindeer collection, and I have a small snowman collection as well. There's not that many snowmen. There's, 10 or 12 snowmen. Louis says, and these toy soldiers that are on the Christmas tree, they play music. Oh, wow. Like Christmas music when you turn it on. Wow, that sounds awesome. That sounds really good. I like that. Oh, Susan, you rock too, says Ace. Thank you, my love. Ever since we lost my mum in 2019, we don't celebrate Christmas. Oh, okay. Oh, the only gift you want is your beautiful mother back. I can understand that. Yeah. It's not the same. And you don't forget your mothers. I was a teenager when my mum passed. And my dad died first. He had emphysema. He was a big smoker. And he used to smoke those Camel cigarettes. I don't even know if you can still buy Camel cigarettes. I'm not a smoker, and I never have been. So my knowledge of what is and isn't available in cigarettes is like non-existent. Oh, much love, Susan, says Jason, who's aren't we? Yeah, so he used to smoke like 2 packs a day of these Camel cigarettes. So he ended up with emphysema. And so I was like halfway through my high school life when he passed. If you're wondering why the camera's shaking, it's because Fudge is sitting on the box with the tripod, and every now and again she gets up and has a good scratch. And when she does that, the whole camera shakes. So it's not the house, we're not having an earthquake or anything, it's just Fudge. So yeah, he passed from emphysema. And then my mother was diagnosed with cancer on the day of his funeral. So we had the funeral in the morning, the wake was at our place, and her doctor came to see her at the wake, of all things. So, yeah. Oh, M-Bug said a guy came in and asked if we still sell cigarettes and you don't. I'm glad you don't. Yeah. My mum's mum, yeah, but she smoked a lot. The camera is itchy, says Ace. Yes.
Yes, I reckon it is. It's probably terrified it's going to fall over. That's what it is. Me too, says Mbug. What, you're itchy? Katie says she needs to go to bed. That's fair enough. You have been here a long time, Katie. Thank you so much for coming in, my love. I hope you sleep well. And thank you for being here, Katie. That's awesome. And I'm glad you got to see little Jespar. Jespar's having puppy dreams at the moment. You'll probably hear him start barking. He's doing the thing, you know, the thing when they're doing that with their paws. And now he's eating his dinner, I can tell, because he's going, nom, nom. So he's eating. Yeah, I'm glad the store doesn't sell them too. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're not well, Katie. Oh, that's no good, my love. I hope you feel better soon. CL, welcome in, CL. It's so good to see you, my sweet. I hope you're well. What have you been up to, CL? Have you been doing any more painting? CL does some lovely painting. She does some incredible watercolors and her lighthouses. Like she does some beautiful. I love lighthouses. I've always liked lighthouses. I do like the ocean, like the real ocean, I suppose, and cliffs and lighthouses and things. I like looking at them from a distance. But it's not something I've seen for a long time, of course, living in the mountains. Good evening, Fantasy Waves, says Chris. Oh. Well, my friends, I think, I'm sorry, CL, I'll hang for another couple of minutes, but I am probably going to be closing this live down fairly soon. Before I do that, I will give you a last look at the puppy. CL says, I worked a lot today on, so no painting tonight, maybe tomorrow. How often do you get to paint, CL? Like, do you get to paint like 2 or 3 times a week? Is it more often than that? Like in an ideal world, you're getting ready for bed, says, so it's all good, Susan. Well, my friends, I think it is time that we start to end the live. I will say, first of all, to Ace and to Kirsty, thank you so much, my 2 dear friends, for sticking with me and putting up everyone's links and my links to the Buy Me a Coffee and to the Nutcracker live that I did and all that sort of thing. Thank you so much. You're both beautiful people. You're gods. Thank you. And of course, thank you to everyone who has been here with me today. We got a little bit of a farm walk in. You got to see the cows and the mist, and we saw some sheep, heard some kookaburras, and we saw some kangaroos, albeit at a bit of a distance. But we did see them. I hope you saw them anyway. But yeah, look, thank you everyone for being here. I'm glad that most of you at least got to see Jespar. In a moment, just before we close the live down properly, I'll probably get my daughter to pass me the camera back so you can see one last look of Jespar sleeping. But thank you all for being here. As I always say, it's so much more fun being able to do things and around here on the homestead when I've got all my friends with me, and you're all my friends. So thank you for taking the time to be here. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I saw a few super chats come through, Craig, and I think maybe someone else sent through a super chat as well. If you sent through a super chat and I missed saying thank you, I do apologize, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is most welcome. What else? Please give it a thumbs up if you haven't given it a thumbs up yet. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you take care, stay safe, spread kindness, and of course, you need to stay beautiful. But I'll just grab the camera, and as we say goodbye, you can see Jespar. Where is he, my little man? Turn the phone round. Get to see Fudge sitting on the box. Hang on, we're getting there. There he is, sound asleep, having his puppy dreams. Let's see if I can bring the camera this way and see the front half of him as well. Oh, sweet puppy, sleeping, yes, he is. Fudge is having a bit of a wander. So, there you have it. So, everyone, have a good evening. Stay safe, take care, spread kindness, and stay beautiful. I love you all, and I'll see you all again soon. Thank you. Bye.